Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Here's Jack. Hi.
This is a first in history.
Oh, I highly doubt that. But what are you referring to today?
No.
Oh, Sage. Sage.
In the history of the show,
Yes.
both of us have never been connected before AJ.
I know what's going on. I'm a little nervous.
I
Actually.
told you.
Oh, is it that private chat there waiting for me?
No, that's different. That's
Oh. Oh, that's not a first in history. Hey, double whammy day.
What? It's Thursday.
No, it's double whammy day, not double punch day. Double whammy day. SAG, the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild now on strike. As they say in the Mission Impossible trailer that I like to quote all the time, it's over. Over. That business is over.
Anybody who belongs to the union with the name SAG, that's what they deserve.
It's not.
They have to be in flex.
Well, they're not fighting for that. That hasn't come up in the deliberations. They brought in a federal mediator yesterday. Actually, had the American government step in last night.
It should be yawn or sigh.
It's actually SAG-AFTRA is the entire union title, but
I know.
Nonetheless, they're going to be their signs. Their signs are being tacked together.
So what does this mean to the viewing public? Like, what the? Nothing's getting done anyway. Nothing's getting done anyway.
There was a little. They were able to. Yeah,
No.
well, because they had some scripts in the wings. They were still working. There were, wasn't full work stoppage as of this morning, 8 a.m. Full work stoppage, which is really sad for the Los Angeles and California economy. Ouch.
SAG.
Yeah. So you know who the SAG president is, right?
No. How about I know?
Fran Drescher.
Oh man, is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
She's sagging.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's probably part of the union. We're tired. I'm tired of people talking about my SAG.
I didn't know she was still alive.
Oh yeah. Still doing her thing. AJ having some problems this morning?
Yeah. AJ, link isn't loading.
Oh. Well, that sounds like an internet issue on his end, I fear.
Can you reboot, right? To the old whatever.
You could, rebooting's that's an option. So I saw the most fascinating road sign on the way in this morning.
About SAG?
Not about SAG. They weren't putting road signs in Cedarburg about a California union.
No.
But on Washington, heading south, right after I turned, at bridge passing Maxwell's, the sign said, and I quote, "Warning, police issuing citations ahead." I've never seen this sign, but yeah, that's kind of
sign. It's like what kind of sign?
It was a yellow road, like a yellow road sign, and it said, "Warning, police issuing citations ahead." Now, if I'm to take that sign at face value, if I continue to traverse, if I continue to traverse forward, I am guaranteed a citation. Now, I didn't see any police presence. I passed, Tommaso's, where I rolled by Sal's. I see I'm using pizza as
you're right.
Finally turning
you got punked
at Turner. Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I have never seen a sign like that before, and I don't know how to take that sign. I'm not sure how to interpret that.
You should have looked behind the sign because there was the dog probably going.
Town crier going for the ultimate optimum title. And the
I'll show you to miss Town Crier Day.
I've reverted to road signs. Get my message across. You do a better town crier than I do.
Well, he's got a lot of General Burkhalter in him.
Okay, yeah, I suppose I could tweak the. You could train others in
physically.
Sure. No, he's. I could see him storming into Klink's office. Klink, you idiot! or when he's trying to get Klink to date his sister. You remember my sister, Gertruda?
What are you doing, Klink, you idiot?
Oh, I gotta love it. Hey, why don't you talk about all of our good friends who fuel this show?
Fuel it? No, there's no fueling. You know what today is? Thursday. It is drop-off night for Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge.
Yes.
Please get some toilet paper. Get it out there. 5 to 7 p.m. tonight, Ozaki Nonprofit Center. You can make a run out to the Ozaki Nonprofit Center, hustle back in, and still catch the beginning of the band playing at the Cedarburg Art Museum tonight.
Let's see who's playing tonight. Keep talking. I'll work on that.
Yep. It's hard for me to keep talking. You know me. But they truly are in need of toilet paper. It's an item that most people don't think to donate. It's incredibly important to all the friends we serve. Each week, they give away over 100 rolls of toilet paper.
Wow.
That's a lot of toilet paper.
It is.
For many of our friends. Well, and I would say the AJ's still trying.
Still struggling. All right.
I would say that well, last week there was down, but there have been days when we've been out there and easily 150 to 175 people.
Yeah.
So 100 rolls of toilet paper is not outrageous.
Fly right off that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. For many of our friends, this necessary item they appreciate each week. We are currently running low on toilet paper in the warehouse, so any donations in the coming weeks would be greatly appreciated.
Still looking for a toilet paper donation fund.
Yeah, did you get that going?
Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to go about it. I think I'll use. I could use GoFundMe, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'll figure something out.
Put one of your terrible coffee cans. Empty a terrible coffee you make there. Sag.
I'm not too thrilled about it either, actually. So I have no retort.
5 minutes. Get up 5 minutes earlier. No, don't give me that. Think of it this way: 5 minutes.
No.
Versus in a Java Italian house roast, Italian roast.
I know.
Versus, what are you drinking? Maxwell House shit.
I should be so lucky.
Oh, God.
This one's attached to the motor. This one's attached to the motor. The oil.
Was that from Casey's?
Yeah, they're okay. Gas station coffees, they're right in the middle.
Yeah, it depends. You can get some, but the crumb to the crumb. Is that shot out? Julia, when I went in this morning, she goes, "Are we doing shots?" And because she wanted to cut me off from saying the P
she's
word.
had enough of your pink eye.
Oh my God, she had enough the very first day when she went, "No." I said, "It's spreading. It's contagious." And
you're that guy.
I am.
You've become that guy.
We had a reunion. I spent a semester in Spain when I was in college, and we had a reunion of some of the people from Spain like a couple of weeks ago. Oh. And this woman, whom I haven't seen in a long time, was there, and she asked me these questions, and I'm just like, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I was on full. Jack was there, so it was Jack on. And finally,
so annoying. You even annoyed yourself.
Finally, she goes to me. She just looks at me. And goes, "Why?"
Actually, I've gotten that a few times myself.
Why do you why do you have to be like this? I said,
I get the why, and occasionally I get the who. Like, who would think like that? I like that one. I'm a big fan of that one.
Speaking of the who, I heard "Who Are You" this morning. Talk about a great song. That's got to be one of the top rock and roll jams.
It's okay.
Who are you? No,
It's okay.
oh my God! Shut up.
No, it's okay.
11 hours in the tin can.
Oh,
God,
boy.
there's got to be another way.
Oh, lyrically, you see it as poetry.
I do.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
It was very and I know
I'm a
poetry.
more refined Who fan. I like Eminence Front.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's synthesizer for you kids at home.
Do that again.
You get one. Rewind the tape if you want it again, baby.
All right, this is even better. Don't ever do that again.
Why? Why are you?
What? She goes, why? And she was serious. Why?
They're always serious.
At Java House.
Yeah.
Thursdays. Unbelievable. We were talking about Doc yesterday. And yeah, every time I think about Doc, I think of him with a big old goofy grin on his face because he got a huge butterfly lemonade in his hand, or a bomb pop lemonade.
Bomb pop lemonade, yes.
Oh.
Those are the days.
he loved it. And if you know Doc, he saw Bud Link and gave him a little something to put in the bomb pop lemonade to make it so he could put up with you. That's what I thought of right away when you said Doc. I thought of butterfly lemonade from Java House. You can't be. You guys see it to believe it. It's purple. It's a beautiful lemonade.
It makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. It is. It's delicious. Speaking of delicious, there's a lot of delicious foods this weekend at the Mellowpalooza happening. Do you know what else is happening this weekend?
This weekend is bombastic. I'm hiding.
Did you say bombastic?
Bombastic.
Like Shaggy?
Zoinks.
No, not that Shaggy. The rapper Shaggy, you idiot.
And there's a difference. Same thing. It'd be great if that Shaggy was rapping.
Yeah, he was rapping.
Action.
Shaggy would like. Well, I'll get to that. Yeah. But Mellowpalooza this Friday and Saturday. Friday night softball all-stars are playing, and the first responders of Grafton and Cedarburg, I think they're playing. They got a band playing Friday night.
Miles is picking and a grinning. And
then Saturday they have one strike softball all day tournament. One pitch, one day. One pitch. That's it. And music all day. AJ's going to be there starting at about 10:30, I believe. We'll confirm.
They should get a really bad pitcher for that one pitch day.
Yeah,
like way outside, way over their head.
Right.
Reach for it, like Walter Matthau said to the kid in Bad News Bears.
That was one of his best roles, by the way.
That's pretty good.
He was pretty damn good.
Morris Buttermaker.
Yep. So Mellowpalooza. You know what else is going on this weekend? It's the
Harley's roaring through, and
Bastille Days.
Gathering on the green. Harley's. Fish Days. Fish Days is in my neck of the woods, yeah.
Yep. And
I've never gone to that. Maybe I should.
We're celebrating my mom's 90th birthday this weekend.
What's the venue?
Many.
It's a moving party.
We're doing Friday night Galeottos, which you approve of.
Hey, all right.
Saturday is going to be at Village Point Commons, her place.
Right. Sure.
Sunday is going to be in the park, and I'm going to be grilling. I'm going to be grilling Schwei's brats. Have you ever had a Joe Schwei brat?
I have. Well, yeah, I've had their weird brats. I've had their apple and strawberry, which are actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure they're good. The original fresh brat from.
I don't think I've ever had an original Schwei's. I've been, so. Yeah.
No wonder you like Eminence Front. You're an Eminence Front strawberry brat kind of dude. That's where you are.
People forget.
I'd like to forget. And today, speaking of Shaggy, he's one of the few people I know would like this. National Beans and Franks Day.
Nice.
Didn't you say when you were a kid, wasn't it Frank and Beans? It was always Frank and Beans, not Beans and Franks.
Yeah, who flipped it? who had the unmitigated gall to flip it?
Well, in the did you know this, Bulldog? In the canned goods sector, there's a lot of people to be admired in the world, but in the canned goods sector, Gilbert Van Camp
Van de Kamp or just Van Camp?
Van Camp
Oh, all right.
is regarded as a trendsetter. How'd you like to be regarded? It's probably on his headstone. Here lie a canned good trendsetter.
He's buried next to Dinty Moore.
Do you know who I am? I'm Mo Green.
So there we go. I dust that one off on occasion. I always forget I have that one in the hopper.
He's buried right next to Dinty Moore. That would be the graveyard where everybody was. The coffins were just metal cans. They'd be tubes.
Quite well preserved, Jack.
Well, it probably tastes like beans and Franks. He began experimenting with canning back in 1862. So there's this little thing called the Civil War going on. But wow. Gilbert Van Camp's going, hey, I got more important things to do. I got to work on canning beans.
I will bring peace through Franken beans.
By 1863, he was successfully preserving fruits and vegetables for the winter. Soon after, he landed a lucrative contract to supply Union troops during the Civil War. He looted when his pork and beans became a popular dish. As a result, the Van Camp Packing Company was formed in 1882, and his son, Frank Van Camp, is credited with inventing the now famous pork and beans and tomato sauce dish in 1894. So
delicious.
Frank, was it called Frank and Beans because the son's name is Frank?
Oh,
what if his son's name was Joe? It would be Joe and Beans.
Floyd.
Dinty. Dinty Moore.
Leroy and Beans.
By 1898, the Van Camp Packing Company produced 6 million cans. 6 million in 1894. 6 million.
That's a lot. That's mass production.
Can you imagine the gas going through America at that time? Holy shit. 6 million cans. Wow.
Unfortunately, they had yet to invent the can opener. So they just sat on the dock.
Just so you know, Indiana had become the nation's biggest producer of canned baked beans by 1909, thanks to Van Camp family's enterprise. The Franks are chopped into bite-sized pieces before they put it. No shit. Who doesn't know that? Well, they're not full Frank.
Put the whole Frank in.
While beans and Franks are considered a single phrase, the Van Camps owns the Beanie Weenies trademark. I've never heard of a Beanie Weenie. Have you?
Being Jewish, yes, I wear a Beanie Weenie every day.
Oh my god! Well, you can't have Franks in me. Do you have to pick them out?
I can, as long as the Franks are beef Franks, I can enjoy them as much as I want.
Okay, well they're not going to be beef Franks.
No, they're not going to be beef Franks. No. It's always swine.
They're not even going to be pork. You're going to be lucky to get hoof Franks out of there.
Actually, yeah, I'm probably still fine because I don't think there's any known animal. If
it's a cloven hoof Frank,
yeah.
I mean the hoof itself.
Yeah.
Could you eat the hoof?
No. I'm sure not.
All right. Okay. Well, that's a one day for day.
Well, AJ found his way. He tunneled in.
Yes.
Which is good.
Where is he? Is he stalling again? He's tardy.
He's.
You gotta dock him some pay.
Well, yeah.
He's got a big weekend coming up, so he thinks he can just diss us.
AJ, you're losing money. I apologize.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm on my phone today. I couldn't get it to load this morning.
That's okay.
You were resourceful.
It works.
Yeah.
I'll back out so you and Jack can talk sports.
All right.
What's going on, AJ?
What's going on, man?
What's going on in the world of sports?
I got big news cracking today. Big news.
Uh-oh. Is it good big news?
Good big news. Good big news. Good big news.
It better if you start with that, it better be. I better not go, what? Come on.
I'll finish with it.
Oh. You're gonna make the world wait?
Yes, I'm gonna make the world wait. Yes.
All right. So, what can you tell us? What is happening in the last 24 hours in the ever-changing, fast-paced world of sports?
Your guy Eubanks lost yesterday.
Yeah.
In 5.
I heard 5 sets. I read where they said he was really good for 4 sets, and then he was out of steam in the last one. Medvedev killed him in the last one, like 6-1.
Yeah, Medvedev 6-1.
Yeah. So, do you think? Let me ask you this, AJ. You saw some of that match, right?
Yeah.
Were you able? Okay. Do you think Eubanks is he a one-hit wonder, or are we going to hear from him again?
No, we'll hear from him again. I think he's an older version of Tiapo.
Okay. He's like 27,
I
right?
think he's yeah.
Okay.
So we'll hear from him again. I wouldn't be surprised. If he makes a run during the hard court season.
Okay. Well, good. Maybe he'll make some noise in the U.S. Open. What do you think? AJ, you're frozen. AJ.
Hey, you're King of Sports here.
Did you know what he just did?
What do you do?
He said, I got some big news.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, he's got something huge. Well, he was very smart. That's broadcasting 101. You bury the
there he
lead.
is.
Now he's bouncing.
Here he is.
Full audio. I'll back out.
AJ,
Hello, sorry I lost you.
stop effing around. Okay, I've got you. I got the phone. It's like they used to do conference calls where they put the phone next to the speaker. So we're all good.
All right, so sounds good, man.
So you think we'll hear from Eubanks in the U.S. Open?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I hope so. My son is a tennis freak, and he really likes him. So I hope it. And I heard that there's a good story about him going around. So I hope so. Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you got?
We got the Chinooks lost yesterday.
Ugh,
6-5 and 9.
how long are the games? 9 innings or are they 7?
9 innings.
They're 9 innings. Okay. All right. And you were there.
No, I wasn't there. They were in Madison, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
They were up 5-0 at home.
Okay. They were up 5-0. They lost 6-5.
Yes.
That's no good.
No, that's not good.
Are you able to access their games any way when they're away?
They're online. They stream online,
Okay. So if you Googled around, you could find them.
but you have to pay for it.
Oh. Okay. Oof. All right. Well.
But you can access the scores on your phone.
Okay. What are they looking like for the rest of the week?
They're in Wausau today. Bondy this weekend, and then they're back home on Tuesday.
Okay.
League-wide off day on Monday.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Let's hope they have a good rest of the week. They certainly have done well since the break.
Yeah. I think they've got more pieces since the break.
More pizzas?
Pieces.
Oh, I'll take more pizzas.
And their All-Star break is the 24th through 26th.
What about the 24th to the 26th?
It's the All-Star break.
Oh, okay. Do the Chinooks have any All-Stars?
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
I would assume they'll have a couple guys,
Okay.
at least in the home run derby.
Good.
So, do you want me to break the news now?
Well, wait. We got to talk. Well, go ahead. Break it.
So talk about chance encounters. I was at the Chinook game the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and Tim Van Voren just had to walk by my stands.
Nice.
And I emailed him yesterday to see if I could send him a book, and I got a response yesterday afternoon. So he will get a wristband and a book
Excellent.
later this week.
Excellent. That's great news.
Yeah.
Van Voren's great. He used to come into my video store in Thiensville and rent stacks and stacks of movies. All clean, Jack. All clean.
I thought we were going there again.
No, we're not going to the back room. But very good guy. Big movie fan. We used to have a lot of good movie discussions. Carry on, gentlemen.
he's a great guy. He really is a great guy, and I'm excited because I've met him a few times, but I never got a chance to send him a book.
Okay.
So we'll see what you think.
Okay. Did he remember you?
Yeah,
Who can forget you? I've tried to forget you. Can't do it.
I'm sure you have, Jack. I'm sure. No, it's very humbling and honoring to send one because I watch you support.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. See, there are some good people in the world.
Yeah.
Besides me.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Well, that's great news. He's a good guy. Get it to him. Follow up. Maybe he'll be on TV soon.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know. I'm going to go back.
Did you guys want to talk the trade deadline yet? Coming up in 2 weeks?
Oh, the deadline's on February
Deadline's when, AJ?
1st of August.
1st of August. It's a ways off. Brewers aren't going to do anything with the trade deadline.
No?
They traded for cash yesterday.
They traded for cash?
Yeah.
Good move.
I'd like to.
I'm just pocketing that stuff.
Yeah, they traded for cash yesterday.
Who?
Mama needs a new pair of slippers.
Exactly.
What about the U.S. men's soccer team losing shockingly to Panama?
Oh, losing an experts. I saw that last night.
Yeah.
Funny story. DJ and I were watching the game, and he starts cheering, and then he realizes it's Panama that scored, and he's like, "Oh, shoot, that's not us."
Oh man.
Yeah. So
That's in something.
I don't know. I was pretty disappointed, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's in something called the Gold Cup, whatever that is.
The Gold Cup. It's basically Northern America's smallest tournament.
Okay. So I would think the U.S. is supposed to win that or finish better.
It's U.S., Mexico, and like Honduras.
Mexico's always good in soccer.
Yeah, they fired their manager, though.
Well, they're not always good, I guess.
Right after they lost the U.S.
Well,
speaking of soccer,
yes.
the United States is hosting Copa America next year.
What does that mean?
It's basically the second biggest tournament in the world, before the World Cup.
Cool. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and they're hosting the World Cup in 2026.
Yeah, that'll come around before you know it. And the last time the World Cup was here, they were like all over the place. They were like in Chicago and Los Angeles and.
Yeah, but I don't think they've ever hosted the men's World Cup.
I think they have. And the U.S. wasn't in it, or parts of it. Maybe it was qualifying. I don't know. But,
It'll be interesting.
And the Women's World Cup is about to start, isn't it?
Yeah, July 20th.
And
it's in Australia and New Zealand.
It'll be hot.
Yeah. The U.S. won the last one, but I know there are a lot of tough teams. It's not by any means a shoo-in for them to win. Yeah.
It's not going to be easy.
No.
Sure.
They're loaded with good teams there, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
and Megan Rapinoe is retiring after the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that. She was interviewed all over the place late last week about that.
Yeah.
So always, she made her mark. She made her mark.
Yeah, she did. More ways than one.
I suspect she's going to be very busy post-retirement. I think she'll be doing no shortage of speaking engagements. Not quite up to your level, AJ, but you know.
Don't forget she's married to Sue Bird as well.
Yeah.
The WNBA player.
Man, that sounds like a household of just raining endorsements. You could really. I know how to put a new addition on that wing. Let's go talk about Doritos for a while.
Doritos.
You may be wondering how I got to this level of athleticism.
Yeah, right.
8 hours of sleep and a bag of Cool Ranch.
Right.
Cool Ranch.
So what else we got? Let me see. Oh, don't forget about Mouse this weekend. I'll be there Saturday.
At 10:30ish, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you gonna you got to have a pork chop sandwich if they have them.
Yummy.
I got you. I can do that.
They are fantastic.
One of the attractions at Mel's this year is watching a Jewish guy eat a pork sandwich. I got a little booth.
That was last year.
Dial a Jew.
You know, fellas, I gotta say this to all the local weathermen out there. Please don't make it rain. I don't want to.
We've made some calls. It should be fine. Yeah, it'll get pretty swampy out there, I would think, because it's all kind of, on the grass. So.
Yeah, okay. And it's in a park, so it's not exactly in a baseball field.
Right. Absolutely. Interesting. Well, what else you got, AJ? Are we wrapping up here?
We got one last thing.
Yeah.
I got my next engagement. My next engagement is the 25th.
What's her name? Oh, it's a gotcha. Wrong engagement. Sorry.
Come on, Bulldog. I'm better than that.
Come on, Bulldog. AJ is scolding you.
It's so sudden.
It's at Lake Country Lutheran High School.
Okay. Inspiring some high school kids?
Might be.
I thought they were younger. Isn't this a basketball camp thing age?
It's 8 to 14.
Okay. Middle school.
So, yeah, it should be good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fire them up.
Yes, sir.
Fire
Excellent.
up. Do they have to be Lutheran to go to that camp?
No.
Okay.
They have to be Lutheran, like it's a nationality.
What?
I'm
Lake Country Lutheran.
I flew in from Lutheran, next to Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Lithuania, yes. Land of the potluck dinner.
Oh, one last thing, guys.
Yes.
Aaron Jones qualifies for the Celebrity World Championships of Cornhole.
I saw that.
That's no small thing, let me tell you.
I get it. I hope he gets out of some training camp for that. That's a pretty big deal.
They have an off day on the day it's supposed to go.
Oh, man.
Actually, I want to be a trainer. Cornhole. We should start a cornhole camp.
That'd be awesome.
Just lean into
That
it.
would be
Let it fly.
Let it fly, let it fly.
That's our theme song. We actually for our ad campaign for the National Cornhole Camp.
The National Cornhole Camp.
Absolutely.
Let it fly by the seat of your pants.
There we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, AJ. We'll work on the paperwork of getting the cornhole camp going. We're gonna fleece the hell out of these people. Have a good day, sir.
All right, boys. Have a good day.
All right.
Enjoy.
Good to be resourceful, AJ. Good job. And good job on Tim Van Voren, too. That's great.
Yeah, very cool. Tell him Jeff from Video One in Thiensville says hi.
Don't tell him. Don't admit you know Bulldog. The deal will be over.
It's over.
It'll be scuttled.
Take care, sir.
Yeah.
Bye.
AJ McKinney finding his way to the airwaves, one by hook, by crook, or by cell phone. One way or the other, he's getting in.
He is.
We got him. So that's good.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll play this for him. Here we go. Let's see.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
There we go. Little hand solo there. So perfect. All right.
You're on the sound effects today, or the clips.
I forgot I had thrown those in there for a rainy day. It's been a little overcast this morning. So
What's going on, dude?
I don't know. I don't think we're going to get substantial moisture today, but
No, it's sun. It's
yeah.
sun. We're getting sun.
Yeah, bring it. Cool. Excellent. So it's your mom's big bash this weekend. Are people, I'm assuming airplanes will be employed?
Yeah, did you hear yesterday they cited speaking of tornadoes near O'Hare, and everybody had to shelter in place?
I just saw a blip on that as I was turning in for the night, poorly because I slept like 3 hours. I should have gotten up and watched the tornado report. But yeah. Was everything okay? Was there?
From what I understand, I didn't hear of any
fatalities or
not that I know of. But
that's kind of messed up. That's not normal.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. A headline from yesterday: floods, heat, and smoke. Extreme weather suddenly seems to be happening everywhere at once.
Yeah.
The heat index in parts of Arizona, Texas, and Florida will surpass 110 degrees.
Stinky.
Much of the Midwest is in a severe drought. We can't be anymore after this last.
We've got to be getting better. I would think our water table is on its way.
Areas in New York and Vermont just saw as much rain in a day as is typical for all of July, and subsequent flash floods washed out homes, cars, and bridges. Wildfire smoke recently blanketed the Midwest and Northeast. That was weird.
Yeah, that didn't like that much.
Yeah, giving the U.S. cities the worst air quality in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is,
Vermont is underwater, is waterlogged.
Like I said, Vermont, the capital's underwater.
Weird. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty high country up there. Not what you're thinking, Jack. Although it's that too, I think. But never mind.
You and Jamie were out there.
We were. First time ever.
That was a school that she visited?
Yeah. God, that's a beautiful state. Good Lord. It's so every turn, a new postcard.
Yeah. You went at a good time. You got out of there before the floods came.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad she's not there now.
So. And you have family in that area.
I do. My aunt and uncle in Portland, right outside of Portland, Maine. So
your uncle's the one who wouldn't let
me be watching this morning. Good morning, Uncle Mark. I hope you're not watching us during surgery. Focus on the job.
He would let me steal that songbook.
Yes. How do you think we stay wealthy?
As soon as it was over, he was all over me, man. Yeah. Someone frisk the Gentile. I think he's got
risk the goy. Yes. You're not from around here, are you? So yeah. No, it's it's beautiful country out there. So
I hope the report sounds just terrible what they've done.
I hope the cartoon I hope the cartooning school is still standing. That building already looked like it had some structural issues. So it was an old post office they took over. And I mean, it was sturdy stone, like the old post offices used to be, but I saw more cracks in that foundation than I would have liked. So
then you would have liked.
Yeah, I felt when we were walking through, I felt like we were just a little sideways. It just should have had a V8. Should have had a V8. So yeah, fun.
Yeah. Well, I have not been to Vermont. I've never been to Maine. A lot of those. That upper east.
Oh, I mean, if you're in the right area, I mean, that's some lovely, especially Vermont is insane. I mean, and it all sort of connects because we went Vermont, Connecticut, Maine. I mean, it's just all, there's that like triangle where you can be in 3 states at one time almost. It's kind of interesting. So good stuff. Hey, you want to play that Mel's video you sent me? I've got it. The gentleman, the Miles for Mel's. I've got it queued up.
And also, can you do it? The Phil Conrath one, the Special Olympics deal.
I will try, but let's. But I don't have
do the
Mel's one. All right, we'll start there.
Yeah, it's running it forward.
Work our way down or up. Good. All right, hang tight here. Let me just. I had it queued.
I'll forward this other one to you too again. Just so
okay. Here we go.
My name's Eric Halling. I got involved with Mel's Charities through a friend of mine who kind of voluntold me to come and help with Mel's 5K fun run. I don't live in Cedarburg, so I didn't have the connection that a lot of people in Cedarburg do. From that point on, it was kind of a no-brainer to even consider being involved with Mel's because of everything they do. Actually, that's kind of why this is happening. You can't make it up. It just kind of happens.
My name is Zach DeBoer. We started with a dream and a goal to create the idea of miles for miles, to create inspiration, but along the way to create collateral good, to help potentially fundraise through a physical feat of some kind, which just happened to be a 100-miler. Really, the main purpose and goal of this was to inspire others to use their unique abilities to create collateral good as well.
So I'm running the Badger 100 trail race down in Belleville, Wisconsin. I kind of just looked at Mel, at Tom, and said, well, I'm doing one at the end of July. I might as well just keep it going. And then I got in touch with Zach. I think Zach said the best way to touch a bunch of people is to start with one. And that's kind of what happened. He started this with his run, and I'm going to keep going with my run. I think to let other people know that there's a lot of opportunities out there to help others and make a difference in their lives through some simple things that you do in your life every day.
When there is a strong we instead of me, when you flip that M upside down and it goes from me to we, it changes everything. But most importantly, the lives that we can impact together. The greatest honor through all of this is Eric wanting to continue this forward.
We're just going to keep the torch going and just try and get it to continue on past me. So as people get involved with me, maybe they get involved with the next person, and the next person.
Not bad.
Not bad is right.
That was a nicely produced video too, actually. Good job over there.
Yeah.
22K he raised for Mel's by running through the countryside there.
Yeah, 100
Pretty
miles.
impressive. I should see if he wants to help me raise funds for my next movie. Miles for producer Jeff.
Man,
Cigar chopping. All right, keep running. Come on. I want some more special effects in this thing.
Come on. Let's go.
That's pretty damn impressive. Good stuff. They do good stuff over there at Mel's, I hear.
They do.
And their big weekend coming up.
Yeah, that's what AJ was saying. I hope the weather holds out for them. We've had some steamy ones there, but
yes,
Nels is a dedicated bunch. If there's any way they can keep it going, they're going to keep it going.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing's going to stop.
No, those guys are completely possessed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's no stopping them. So, good time to switch things over to our own. We have our own vet. We don't have a real doctor on this show. Well, she's a real doctor, but we don't have like a medical, a human medical doctor, which we could use, you and I. But we have a vet, so maybe she could apply some of what her training to.
No, wait, I'm not talking to Dr. Kelly anymore. She keeps bringing those damn kittens back.
Let's see the status of said kittens. A little controversy there, mostly ginned up by me.
Ginned up by you?
Yes, absolutely. Here we are, coming into the studio, roaring into the studio like a lion. Dr. Kelly.
Hello.
Good morning.
How
are you doing?
guys?
We're good. Hey, cool and hip today. I like that. Fantastic. You know what's cool? Yeah. Kittens are cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Wait a minute. You idiot. You gotta ask first how her hip is. That's why she's
today is the 1-year anniversary of my new hip.
Oh boy, I didn't even get the subtext. Where was I?
It's so unusual for something to get past you.
Usually I'm so dialed in.
Yes.
Well, let's do a hip check. Break it down for us. Break it down.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes.
Thank you.
I got to go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're out.
Love you, Doctor. Yeah. Bye.
Take care, Jack. Goodbye. The Jack Henke Show, no more. Welcome to the Bulldog Hour. Aggressive takeover. I like that. So, refresh the viewers' memories at home. What was done to your hip?
Oh, I had a total hip replacement.
You got a new one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you get to go to a showroom and leaf through Like,
Yeah,
"Nah."
yeah, no.
I think something in purple, maybe plaid. You know? You have a little catalog you could leaf through.
No, I just went with surgeon's choice.
Market value.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So, and that's a pretty, that's an involved procedure. It's not,
Well, yes, but people told me as joint replacements go, it's, quote unquote an easy one. And it was.
Okay.
It really was. So I would
Well,
totally
heck.
do it. I would totally do it again.
You're into it. I think in September I might get another.
Unfortunately, I will most likely outlive this one, so I will have to do it again.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
What? Stop using it so much.
I know. That's the thing.
Knock it off.
It's a
You get a new
trade-off.
hip and you start running around.
You either do everything you want to and replace it sooner, or you maybe don't do everything you want to and keep it longer. So.
Right. Well, I mean, there's like cable TV. You could just sit around and watch television. You don't have to go. Well, so a year later, so it feels good, feels great, feels normal.
Yeah.
Not even a little, like an iota of feeling like it's raining. I don't feel so good.
I'd say if at the gym, I can't. The right hip is not, my replaced hip is not as good at balancing if I do single leg Romanian deadlifts compared to the other side.
That's so specific.
That's what I noticed.
All right. So your natural, God-given hip,
yes,
is it nearly as good as your bionic one? Is what you're saying?
No. The other way around.
Oh, the other way.
I don't have as good a balance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Quite. Or maybe I just don't trust it. Maybe it's mental. It could be.
Well, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to hear that it is truly a happy hippie birthday, and that's good news. I've got some knee stuff going on, and I haven't really taken. I just haven't taken it in much, but I should take it in more.
Like for an oil change or something?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Or worse, a knee change. Oil change. I don't know. I'm 52 and I have a feeling this is the time of life when all those joint things are like, hey, you just rolled the odometer. A lot of car metaphors going on here, but that's okay. So give us a kitten report, Dr. Kelly. I've been torturing Jack the last week. It's been awesome.
Oh no!
Oh, it's been great. Any kind of weaponry that I can use. You gave me some serious artillery with kittens.
I believe that the runt has probably found a home now.
Okay.
Yeah. We call him Trinket.
Well, so what are you down to then? Head count.
Let's see. Two girls.
Two girlies. Okay.
Yeah.
They're like the tortoiseshell sort of ones, right?
Yeah, a tortie and a tabby.
Okay.
Tortie and a dark tabby.
Tabby. Starting again. I knew it'd be dangerous talking to you. Is there active interest in those two right now?
One, yes. Yeah, the tortie.
Right. Okay, so we're getting down to
the wire.
Yes. Well, it's time for new kittens. Clearly, it's time to. How do these wind up in your office to begin with? Did someone bring them in? So we got some kitten problems.
From these ones came from a friend or an acquaintance of a staff member.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's just somehow there's a relationship.
Yeah. And she needed these kittens needed a mom, basically a surrogate mom for a little while to.
No, they came in with their mom, but the mom is feral, and so we will spay her and put her back where she was found.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Yeah, she's not
with
happy.
She's
not happy in captivity, and she will not be a pet.
She'll be the first to tell you that. I'm sure. You can have my children, but you can't have me.
Yeah. Yeah, she would leave tomorrow.
Get these obnoxious brats away from me. Oh my. Well, that's okay. That's all right. Do kittens of feral cats, do they kind of take on those feral traits, or can they be
No,
domesticated?
it all depends on if they have human contact in the first couple weeks of life.
Which clearly they have.
Yeah. And
No
so
shortage, I imagine.
Yeah, so these kittens will, yeah, they're definitely not feral because
Excellent.
yeah, they started having human contact probably within the first week.
Sure.
And so yeah, that's what determines if they're wild or not.
So the conundrum I'm having is that, of course, I've got my 2 one-eyed boys, and then I've got, and I was down to just 2 plus my little dog. But my Siamese girl's coming back because she's not quite happy on the east side in a studio flat. She wants her old house back. She wants her sunroom, and also Siamese seems to be a trait of the breed. They really are social. They're such social animals, and she's gonna be spending hours and hours and hours on end alone. That's not gonna work for her. So I'll be at 3 cats and 1 dog. So how irresponsible it would be to introduce a kitten to that situation. Not that
I think it would be risky because it's like one change at a time.
Yeah. I get it. So I will have to take a pass this time around, but that doesn't mean my radar is turned off. I'm not at all single and ready to mingle cat-wise. So there we go. So what else is going on down there at the big East town?
Something else that was sad, but kind of odd.
Are you going to break our hearts this week?
That happened yesterday.
Okay.
One of my clients called because her French bulldog, who's probably about 7 now.
Those are great dogs. I
Yeah,
love French.
they are.
So, and personality-wise, they're loaded with personality. Yeah.
Yeah, they're tops. And she called because he was acting weird, like almost like his back legs didn't work and breathing funny. And so we all thought, well, it's summer and he is one of those breeds that has a compromised respiratory system naturally. So I don't remember if he'd been like at the groomer having a bath or something. I don't know. Something made me think that he'd probably experienced stress yesterday.
Sure.
But we thought, he's having an acute airway obstruction issue because of his breed and the heat and the stress.
One of the few breeds that needs a CPAP at night.
Yeah. And so we're like, oh no, take him to the ER right away. This could be really bad.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, he didn't make it even to the ER.
Oh no.
He passed away on the way.
Oh, that's depressing.
And what the ER found was that he had suffered what's called a twisted stomach.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah,
which is he's not really the breed you think of when you hear that.
Bigger dogs get that, not so much little Frenchies.
Bigger dogs, but also narrow, deep-chested breeds like Dobermans, Great Danes are the poster child for that.
Sure.
For that
like
issue.
Greyhounds, maybe.
And while Frenchies are, a bully breed, they're very barrel-shaped.
Yes,
they're not
barrel-chested. They're barrel-shaped.
Yeah, they don't have the anatomy, the conformation that you picture when you say narrow and deep.
Absolutely. Interesting. So I mean,
that was really a big surprise.
Yeah.
How odd.
They must have been pretty crushed about that.
Yeah. And, when, I mentioned Great Danes being the breed that gets that the most, 42%.
Wow.
That's their incidence. Yeah.
Well, they're just so damn big too. My God. I mean, they're just
huge. They're huge. Yes. And there are 2 genes that are also present in more of them that do get it. So there is definitely, some genetic predisposition. If they, the risk factors are number one, being a Great Dane. Number two, feeding them from an elevated food bowl
Okay.
actually puts them at higher risk.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Lower is better. Okay.
Yeah. So on the floor is better.
Yeah. Huh.
So, and then having a high stress or anxious personality definitely is linked to. So there's
boy.
probably a hormonal
Yeah.
boarding. So therefore, stress
Yeah.
is also
Okay.
a risk. And
Interesting.
really any breed that's deep chested, but, narrower width.
Yeah.
Is also at a risk. So
Used to be a Great Dane that walked up and down Washington and Cedarburg. And
yeah,
was,
I still see
is he
at
still out
least
there?
one.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's enormous. He's just like, he's black. Is it a black?
Yeah.
Dane? Okay.
There's
Yeah.
a black one. Yeah.
And very
Yeah.
sweet. I think I may have come in contact with once, and I was like, "Oh, you are just handsome and charming." So, and we have I don't know if we still do. We also have a Newfoundland who goes a walking here in Cedarburg, and that's basically a grizzly bear on a chain.
the jewels.
Yes, absolutely. But again, when you talk about like just friendly disposition, those Newfoundlands, my God, they're like human. They're just they're very.
And so what's interesting is that dogs who are described as happy, carefree, relaxed have a lower risk for that.
So we want to strive, maybe take them to a yogi or something, or get them into yoga, something. I don't know. Dog yoga. Boy, that would go well. Interesting. Well, that's a sad story, but hopefully they will, bounce
recover.
back. And no, it's.
I will say that surgery is generally successful. It's recognizing the emergency in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this sounds like this just went fast. I mean, this was just like bing bang
This
boom.
went very fast, and the ER, they must have taken a look because they said it was a 360-degree twist,
full flip,
which is
pretty serious. Yeah. You're mentioning dogs. With a friend of mine has not one, but I think 2 pugs, and we talk about like a head that's not designed for airflow.
Yeah.
I mean, and one of them makes these noises all day long.
Yeah.
What's going? And his tongue's hanging out. What's with the tongue?
Some of them have overly long tongues, but they also purposely push their own tongue forward in order to try and help with the airway issue. So,
oh man,
dogs like that, they need their nostrils widened.
Oh.
They need their soft palate shortened.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's some tissue right around the entrance to the windpipe that also needs to be trimmed, and then they can do a lot better.
Oh, you get actual surgical procedure to widen all that stuff out. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if a dog ever truly has, an acute episode of, with the breathing difficulty and actually winds up at an ER and is kind of blue.
Yeah.
Once they recover from that, which they can, they should probably have surgery.
Man. Wow.
And whoever, the parents of that dog shouldn't be making any more.
Right. And I'm wondering if on the breeding side, maybe we can do so much digitally now. If we can somewhat augment the structure. I don't know. Work on it, guys. Figure something out.
It was bred into those breeds. It can be bred out.
I would think so. Yeah. You just gotta, I don't know,
it needs to be more responsible.
Get a great greyhound involved. That's a big snout.
Yeah. That would look good.
Some kind of freakish cocktail. We'll figure it out. All right. Well, again, congratulations on a year of hip service.
Yeah.
May you have many more years to come.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we will hopefully see you next Thursday on this here show.
Yes, sounds good. Enjoy your day.
Have a nice day off. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Dr. Kelly here on the Jack Henke Show without Jack Henke. So I will wrap things up here today. What have I got for reminders here? I must have something I'm forgetting. Mr. Bob's drop-off night. That's important. Come on down to your library. That's a good thing. Check out Buy the Book. That is the Friends of the Cedarburg Library's bookstore. Right when you walk in, you can just kind of curve off to the right. We have gently used books, including bestsellers and current bestsellers, and everything else, CDs, DVDs, all kinds of entertainment value for a very low price. Ooh, I feel so commercial pitch man right now. What else have I got for you? That's about it. Let's wrap this show up. See you tomorrow. It's Friday. Maybe Dr. Ben will be here from Form and Fitness, but I don't know. We'll have to have that conversation later today, or maybe we'll have it on the air tomorrow. Either way, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And be good to each other. Be nice. Buy someone a cup of coffee. Buy me a cup of coffee. I need something besides gas station coffee. So come on down. I'm shilling for coffee on the air. Goodbye.